When I was on the board of New Zealand Cricket, there were sort of three key highlights that stand out. But in terms of changing governance on women, when I started, there were 11 out of over 250 governance positions across our domestic associations and New Zealand Cricket. And by the time, after a couple of years of voting of major associations, we increased that to over 70. So good progress by really leaning into that, and that was led by some very seasoned male and female governors on the board, which was great, and included Sir Richard Hadley, Martin Snedden, Liz Dawson, that championed that movement, which is really solid progress. But we also made good progress on contracts for players, and so the White Ferns and the quality about how much they were paid, and through to giving domestic contracts out to all our domestic competition, which was exciting. And then lastly, TV rights, because getting exposure onto free-to-air TV as well as into Spark Sport, and making sure that the T20 competition was shown was something that we also achieved. And so I think those three things have really made a big difference for how cricket is for women in New Zealand. Women are a good fan base. We saw at the World Cup that we hosted here that well over a third of the tickets were bought by women. So how we engage as a sport woman is important. What I've seen New Zealand cricket do is really take a good look at how it was perceived, and then take interventions that are going to make a difference across the board. And that's not just from a player perspective, that's from a governance, it's from a media rights, it's from a representation, and have a good steering committee which controlled and reviewed the progress that was being made and pushed to improve it. And so I think New Zealand Cricket has actually made some good interventions. Everything from down at the community game, re-engaging with women with the Yeah Girls program, right through to better player contracts, better conditions, maternity leave provisions. There's a whole heap of good solid progress that has been made, and then better representation and promotion of women in the media, through into scoring positions and the official positions of umpiring. Across the board, they're making interventions, which is really positive progress. How exciting is it to have three sports be having World Cups in New Zealand? Like, they are the pinnacle of your competition. And what's amazing about it is it provides a platform for sustained conversation and visibility about women in sport. And typically what you see when you have the Olympics is women in media coverage goes up from somewhere around sort of the low to mid-teens through to actually over 25%. So having this platform over a good couple of years is going to create a great platform for that. But we're also host of the International Working Group for Women in Sport, a conference in New Zealand at the same time. So I think those four events are an amazing and powerful message and engagement platform for us to really promote our females and the great work they do across all of sport in New Zealand. We've launched the WISPA Insights Hub as being the place for you to go to get information, facts, reports, resources around what's going on with women in sport. We get feedback that one of the issues is that people don't know the information and where to source it. So we've produced this as your one place to go to get the latest on research, information and facts that you can use around women and sport and its progress in New Zealand. If you want to be an Insights partner, we would love for you to contribute to it. One of the most important things that WISPA has been created on is the collective network that we have in New Zealand. And we would love your contribution to help make the hub more holistic and representative of your sport, of your impact, of your insights. So get in touch with the team and they'll love to load it up.